Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a signature animation in CSS and HTML. So if you visit my landing page, so in the starting you can see a signature animation. Okay, so uh, I will show you how can we make your signature animating inside a browser like this. So let's open our code editor. So I am using VS Code here. So after that, let's make a new file called index.html. We'll be writing all our HTML and CSS as well in this file. So to make a boilerplate code for HTML, what you need to do is you put an exclamation sign and then hit tab, and this will make a HTML boilerplate. So if I write anything, say here, hello there, and give it a save. So there is an extension called live server. Okay, you can use this extension to uh, see the live changes on your code in the browser. So what you have to do is after installing the live server, you can right click and go to say open with live server. So as you can see, I'm getting the live preview of my code. So that one thing is if we change anything, say hi there instead of hello there, and give it a save. If I open the browser again, hi there is appearing. So to understand this topic, you need a basic understanding of SVG element. Okay, what is a SVG element and how to use this thing. So if I visit the W3C school documentation SVG, okay, so we'll be using a line element or a path element, okay, for SVG. So let's start with the line element. So let's copy this code and paste this inside our editor. So as you can see, we are having some inline style. Okay, so if you want, you can create a style tag, and inside that I can target this line and make some, say, stroke color, say red, and stroke width, the 2 pixel. Okay, then we don't need this inline style because that is bad. Okay, if I open this thing in my browser now, as you can see, we're having a line. Okay, so basically what is happening is we are having a SVG element that height is say 210 and the width is 500, and the line is starting from x is equal to 0 to y is equal to 0, so from the corner. And actually, as you can see, it's not starting from the corner because browser is actually applying some padding, some default padding and margin to every element. So we can remove that thing as well. So if we universally select something and say margin 0 and padding 0, now you can see we are starting from the corner. Okay, so we can even target this SVG element and give it a border of say 1 pixel, solid, say gray. So this is the whole SVG element. Let's make some margin as well. So margin say 10 pixel or 100 pixel. Okay, so this is our whole SVG element, and from the x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, we're having a line, and say in the end position, the say x value is maybe 200 and y value is also 200. Yeah, it is. So this line thing has couple of properties associated with it. Like if I show you, so you have already seen this property, say stroke is black. For this line, we're having SVG element as well. And this is the starting point, ending point. And the stroke color is black, stroke width is 5 pixel. So there are some more properties that you can apply on this line thing. So the second property is stroke dash array. So what is this thing? So this is basically if you mention any number, it will be saying like make this line a dash line, and the width of any dash it will be like 50 pixel for our case. So if I mention 10 pixel, that would be 10 pixel dash and 10 pixel gap. Okay, and the final property that you need is this stroke dash offset thing. Okay, so this thing will basically like say you are having right now say stroke width of 50 pixel and then 50 pixel gap. But if you mention a stroke dash offset, it will be offsetting the whole thing by 10 pixel. So the length is similar. Length is starting from here to here, but actually the dashes are offsetted inside this length. Okay, so we are offsetting the length, we are offsetting the dashes inside the length by 10 pixel by mentioning this stroke dash offset. So we will be using this true property in the line. So if I give it as a stroke dash array of maybe 10 pixel, and so we're getting a dashed line. So let's make this line horizontal first. So say x is equal to I don't know 50, and y is equal to say also 50. X2 is equal to 200. Let's make it 300, and y2 is equal to 50 as well. So this will make our line horizontal. We are getting horizontal line. Now to play with this line, we don't need to open our editor. We can just hit right click and inspect this page. And as you can see, this is my inspector. And actually I can select any element from here. So this is the SVG element. Okay. So you can see I am having my SVG element. And inside this element, I have a line. And all the style is associated with this line is shown here. So we are having a stroke dash array. So from here, I can change the stroke dash length. Okay, I'm changing the length, and I can give it an offset as well. Stroke dash offset, say 10 pixel. See, the strokes are changing. So if I don't give it a stroke dash array and just give it this stroke dash offset, that doesn't make any sense, right? It is changing, but you can't see because there is no white space in between. So the concept is, what you will do is, let's say stroke dash array right now is 30 pixel and the line length is say, now how do you find out the line length? So if it is straight line or if it is a line, not a curved path, then you can just subtract these values, and with these values you can find out the length. But if it is say a curved path, okay, so how do you find out the line length? So to do this, you open your browser and select this line or path and click on this icon. Okay, and you can store as a global variable. Actually we are storing this element as a global variable, and this will open up your console. Now this tampon will be representing this line, so we can have tampon dot get total length. Okay, so if I call this function, then we will be getting the total length of this line. So that is 250. Okay, let's copy this thing and close this console. Now if I give this stroke dash array a length of say 200, let's give it 250 and node stroke dash offset. Okay, so this will basically cover up on stroke on dash will cover up the whole length by giving stroke dash array 250 pixel. I can prove that to you. So if I reduce this thing, as you can see, the dash length is reducing. Then there will be a empty space, and then there will be another dash, but we can see all those things called the line length is 250 pixel. So what we will do is, we will make this stroke dash array length 250 pixel, same as the line length, and stroke dash array stroke dash offset is also 250 pixel. 250 pixel. This will actually hide the whole thing. Actually we are making the dash length of 250 pixel, then we're offsetting that dash by 250 pixel. So right now we're getting the result list. We can see only the transparent part of this dash array. Okay, now if you animate this thing, say instead of giving stroke dash offset 250 pixel, we can reduce this thing. Say if we go to from 250 pixel to 0 by the CSS animation, then we will be having an effect like the line is being drawn inside the canvas and inside the SVG element. Okay, so this is kind of a hack. There is no perfect way to do this without this thing. And yeah, so we'll be having like stroke dash offset, and we'll be animating this property. So let's make this thing happen. So inside, so if you don't have any idea about animation, then you can find a many tutorials on YouTube on CSS animation. Okay, so we'll be having like let's make animation, say line animation, and we'll be creating some keyframe for this line animation, and say from and 2. So this will be like stroke dash array should be 250 pixel, because we know the length of this path is, the line is 250 pixel. And stroke dash offset in the beginning, the stroke dash offset will be 250 pixel, and in the end the stroke dash offset will be 0 pixel. Okay, and it should take say 2 seconds to complete, and let's make it easy. So if I give it a save and refresh this page, as you can see, we are getting the line drawing animation. So let's make it wait for some time. So animation delay, say 4 seconds. Okay, if I open the browser now and give it a refresh, as you can see, after 4 seconds this line is being drawn. So what you can do, you can apply this stroke dash offset property in the beginning as well. So this thing will just, you can just have a 2 property, then you have to just wait 4 seconds, and then the animation will be started. Yeah, everything's working. Okay, so this is the basic concept of CSS animation. We can actually hold the final position, like if you mention forwards here, then let's make the delay 1 second and animation say 3 seconds. If I open my browser now, give it a refresh, after 1 second it will be updating and it will hold its final position. Okay, so this is the concept of CSS line animation. Now let's see how you can actually trace your signature and make it a path, and animate that path as well. So to make a signature animation, you need your signature snapshot. Okay, so this is mine. I have taken a picture of the signature with my phone, and what you need to do is, let's open this website called figma.com. So after opening this website, what you need to do is click on this draft and plus thing, okay, and make a new design file. And inside this design file, you need to import that signature. So I'm just drag and dropping the signature here. So next, what you need to do is trace this signature with this pen tool. Now I'm not covering how to use this pen tool inside Figma. If you want to learn, you can always refer to YouTube. So select the pen tool and we will just trace the whole signature. Okay, so let's start tracing. So make sure whenever you are having a junction kind of thing, so don't put any kind of anchor point there. Yeah, complete. And after you are done, then hit escape and then click on this done button. Yeah, we are having our signature now. So now this is a vector path, and we can actually increase the size of this path, okay, and change the color if you want as well. So let's make it say black, and with this 5 pixel, you can always change this with CSS. So to export this thing, what you have to do is select this signature path, and let's rename this as signature. Okay, to export this thing, select this thing, and this hit this plus icon next to this export. Okay, after that select SVG, not PNG but SVG, and export signature. Now it will ask for you the location, and let's save it in our tutorial folders. So this will be signature SVG. Okay, now if I open my code editor, you can see we have a signature of my, you can see we have a SVG of my signature. So double click on this or open this thing in your editor and copy the whole code. After copying, just paste that code inside your body tag. Okay, now we have, this is our signature tag. So if I open my browser now, as you can see, I'm getting the signature. Okay, so let's remove this border. We don't need it from the SVG element. We are not having a line now. And yeah, let's keep this keyframe animation thing. And right now our state is like, yeah, we are having just the signature. So as you know, to animate this signature, animate this line or path, we need the length of this path. Okay, so to select this thing and select this path, and to get the total length, what you have to do is store this thing as a global variable, and we have this temp on and dot get total length. Yeah, total length is this. So copy this number and go to your editor, and we will be targeting this path element. So path and stroke dash array should be this much pixel, not ps. Okay, and stroke dash offset will be similar. So yeah, and we need some kind of animation. Say animation is line animation. Okay, line animation, and let's make it for 2 second, 3 second, and easing function is ease, and say forwards. Okay, and animation delay is say 1 second. Okay, now if I give it a save and go to my, give it a refresh, as you can see, the signature line animation is working. So this is the whole concept. So first thing what you have to do is you need a image of your signature, and go to Figma, make a draft Figma file, and paste your signature image into the Figma editor. And after that you have to trace this thing with this pen tool. After tracing this thing, export the signature as SVG format, then open that SVG file inside your editor and copy the code and paste the code inside your HTML file, and then with the help of this CSS you can actually animate your signature or whatever path you have. So that is all from my side on signature animation. If you like this video, consider subscribing my channel. I will be posting CSS and JavaScript, basically web development related video every week, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.